right. What's going on, everybody? This is the Out of Court podcast. You know, got the original crew here. We got Bryson here. OG. We got Jay Fur, aka also known as Peanut.
No, sir.
Hey, man.
Jay, every time.
Peanut, you get that
No,
fresh
sir.
cut, though, my boy.
Hey,
Man. Yeah. Hey, tell it. Hey, you single?
The
Chilling.
way.
Chilling. Okay, that's a
Hey,
better word.
let's
Better
just say
word.
that was a light skinned face chilling.
That was a
Yes,
light skinned
sir.
face, though. Bitch ass. Anyway,
Man,
how y'all
I ain't
doing,
on
though,
the
man?
market.
How y'all
I'm
doing
on
since
the
we
market.
last talked, bro? How y'all doing, bro?
Oh, man.
Bruh,
I'm tired, bro.
same. It's been a long day.
It's been a long week.
Long day, yeah.
Long week. Anyway, but I'm glad to be here. Glad to be talking some sports with the fellas. Definitely.
Yes, sir.
So, all right. So y'all know what we do first. You know, got the Bryson's questions first.
Is that my team?
Yeah,
Am I
the
Bisons.
Bison.
Am I the Bryson?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Bisons.
bro, that's
yeah.
actually tough.
That's kind of hey, you know what I just thought about? Loki, the Thunder's mascot is a bison. Like
That makes sense.
I'm not even kidding with you.
That makes sense, actually.
How does it make sense?
Yeah,
How does it make sense? Because
You just said a bison.
Okay.
And then his favorite
What's a
team
bison?
is
What's a bison? What's a bison then?
Bro, that don't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Don't know what a bison is. Don't even know what a
Some
bison is.
big-tailed
It's like
demon of...
A demon?
It's like a big buffalo.
yeah, big demon version of a buffalo, bro.
Oh.
We don't really
I
care.
don't know what it
Man,
is,
get your
but-
city boy out of here, man.
Boy, this is the Bryson Bison questions. That's what we're calling them today. So our first question today is gonna come out of a mindset of L's. You know, like Washington this week. Watched that first half and I said, man, a W is just two L's slanted and put together, and that's what makes Washington right now. Just a bunch of L's. You know what I'm trying to say?
Why you laughing?
So it was embarrassing. First half was embarrassing. That's all I'm trying to say.
What was it 22-0 at half?
Oh
Yes.
my gosh! I mean, they had like 22 first downs to our 0 by halftime or something. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
Okay, so out of these 10 teams, which NFL team has gone an entire season without a win? Oh, I'm sorry.
That's easy.
Uh,
Gotta be.
there are 5 of these teams, right? 5 of these teams have gone winless in a season.
Okay.
Out of 10, what we're going to do
Okay.
is we're going to go back and forth. First person to miss one loses. All right?
Okay.
So I'm going to read them off. We're going to start with one of you. And then we're going to go back and forth. You'll each try and name one.
All right.
So the first one is the New York Giants, Houston Texans, Cleveland Browns. I'm going to just start saying them city. New York Giants, Houston Texans, Cleveland, Detroit, Dallas, Tampa Bay, Baltimore, Seattle, St. Louis, Green Bay.
So 5 of those teams went
5
scoreless.
of these teams.
winless.
Correct.
Oh shit! All right.
5 of these teams.
You go ahead and take one.
The Giants, the Texans, Cleveland, Detroit, Dallas, Tampa Bay, Baltimore, Seattle, St. Louis, and Green Bay. Detroit, that is correct.
Browns did it twice.
That is.
I know the Browns did. I think the Browns
I will
did it
say,
twice.
all right, you're
But,
half correct. The Browns did it.
Yeah, I know that.
They do it twice,
I
but
think
they
they
did
did. I
it.
think they won their last game of the season. Maybe
It was
that's
in. I want to say it was in 2017 or something like that. 2019.
So,
It was-
way before that.
Is it 2016 or 2017 when the Browns did it?
I think it was before that. I think it was 15.
It
I'm
was
gonna go
somewhere around those years. Yep.
St.
next.
Louis also.
St. Louis.
Did you say St. Louis?
Yeah, that's on there. Wrong.
That's tough.
Yeah. All right, Trez. Let's see if you can. Let's see. Let's see if we can get any more.
Say Green Bay.
We got New York, Houston, Cleveland, Detroit, Dallas, Tampa Bay, Baltimore, Seattle, St. Louis, Green Bay. Obviously, Seattle. What we say? Cleveland and Detroit have been eliminated.
You said Seattle.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, St. Louis. I'm sorry. I meant to say St. Louis. They're right on top of each other.
That's right. St. Louis did that, didn't it? Damn, that's crazy.
They didn't.
That
was wrong.
Oh, that was wrong. Oh, I was gonna say. I'm going with the Bucks.
Yeah, that is one. That's another one. All right, Jay, can you get another one? For the record here, Montrez got the point, but
Houston
is another one, correct?
I think they probably did that when they first became a franchise.
Sorry.
Yeah, that means that's
Can y'all guess the last two? There are two more.
No, wait, you said Baltimore? Well, Baltimore.
Yeah, good job. That was actually back when they were the Colts.
First, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
old.
I know, it was like 80, I want to say it was like 87. It was a little bit of a deep cut.
What's the remaining ones?
There's only one left. There are the Giants.
Yeah.
Let's see, Dallas, Seattle. Well, St. Louis has been eliminated, and Green Bay.
I'm
So
gonna go Giants.
Giants, nope,
Green Bay.
nope,
Seattle.
nope.
Dang, Dallas.
It was Dallas. That's crazy.
Wait, that's crazy.
And
Dallas.
That had to be back.
No
in the
wonder,
day.
no wonder y'all,
It
no
was
wonder
crazy.
every time y'all be like it's all year. Y'all trying to not remember that.
Yeah, because they suck. They suck all the time.
So now I can bring that up too.
Yeah, look, y'all
Sorry,
want to bring up the
fans.
past when y'all won all those championships? How about this season you didn't win anything? How about that one, Dallas?
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Lou.
Facts.
The whole Cowboy Nation.
Crutch.
I'm
bad.
actually not sorry to Cowboy Nation. They somehow pulled it off this week. So this next question is going to be a 2 truths and a lie. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a question, and it will apply, or I give you a prompt. It will apply to 2 of these teams and not the other. Which of these 1970s NFL teams has had a 3,000-yard rushing season? Okay, 3,000 yards rushing season. All right, was it the 1973 Bills? Was it the 1978 Patriots? Or the 1972 Miami Dolphins?
Dolphins, yes.
So I will say, I mean, like I said,
You
this
said 70. You said 70.
72.
That's the undefeated team.
You're correct. You are correct on that.
That's the undefeated
That
team.
is correct.
I'm going Bills. No.
Bills did not.
I'm going Bills, yes.
As did not.
No, I'm going Bills,
He's saying
yes.
yes. I'm
Like,
saying no.
Yeah.
All right. So this is 2 truths and a lie. Which one is your lie? Which team did?
My
Bills?
lie.
Mine is Bills.
Yeah, my truth is the
I
Bills
need
and
your lie.
my lie it'd be the Patriots.
The Patriots is your
yeah,
lie.
yeah.
Bills is your lie.
Mhm.
That's actually kind of funny, because neither one of you got it.
Bruh.
It was actually, believe it or not, it was the 1972 perfect season Miami Dolphins, having 2 1,000-yard rushers in the names of Larry Sonka and Mercury Morris, but they fell 40 yards short of the 3,000-yard mark. They were 40 yards short with 2 1,000-yard rushers on their team.
That's tough.
Isn't that? I thought that was crazy, bro. And I thought for sure it had to be Miami, you know. But yeah, but the 1973 Bills team was O.J. Simpson. He rushed for 2,003 yards in his by himself in that season, helping the team's total of 3,088 rushing yards. Also, the 78 New England Patriots beat that and rushed for 3,165 when they broke the Bills record. So Miami almost said it first, and then the Bills came in the next year and did it, and then 5 years later the Patriots did it.
Wow.
I thought it was that was pretty neat, pretty nifty, fellas. All right, this next one. So here we go. Number 4 in the all-time sacks taken list is John Quinta for Detroit in 2006 with 63 sacks, okay? So 63 sacks. Name the all-time leader in sacks taken. You're going to name who it was. It's a 2-part question. And you're going to try and name how many sacks. So go ahead. So we're going to start by trying to name who the quarterback was.
The quarterback got sacked the most times, most career times
in NFL history.
Okay.
And I will say, believe it or not, he is number 1 and number 3 on most sacks in a season. So he's had the first and third amount of he's basically had the worst.
Oh, in the season.
In a season.
Oh,
he's
in the
had,
season. In the season. Okay.
So
I'm
he
guessing.
was
I'm guessing.
So
That boy's
yeah, if you
eager.
need more, I can give you a hint if that would help. He has a brother who was also in the NFL at some point.
I know who it is. It's David Carr.
You got a guess?
Eli Manning.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a
That's
good
a
one.
good guess. I
Yeah,
like that.
That's a good one.
But it's not as good as David Carr because that was clutch. Nice one, Trez. David Carr.
That's fine.
David Carr.
Yeah, that was easy, bro.
His worst season in sacks had.
David Carr. Yeah, he was the number. I think he was the number one
That's the
pick.
next question. I'm sorry, I almost gave that away.
I think he was the number
So,
one pick for the Houston Texans.
Number 4 being John Quinto, right? Had 63 in 2006.
What was he with Dallas at the time?
Who? Quinto?
Yeah, he played with Dallas.
No, he was with Detroit in 2006.
Okay.
When he was.
Yes, right. Yeah.
He was number 4 on the list
He
with
was a backup
63
for
sacks.
backup for Dallas.
So the next part of this question. So right now Trez is up 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
So Jay, you've got a chance to recover here with one more point.
That.
Trez, what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna give you the number 4, right? The number 4 guy is at 63 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to guess the number of sacks that David Carr took at number 1. All right? You're going to guess a number. Jay is going to go over or under that number. Okay? Y'all get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Trez, you've got 63 as your baseline for number 4 on the list, okay?
So Justin Fields got sacked 58 times. Joe Burrow got 51. So 63 is I'm gonna go with 79.
All right. Montrez is placed in his wager at 79 sacks. Jay, would you like to go over or under?
Going under.
He's going under. Ladies and gentlemen, Jay got it. It was 76 sacks.
Dang.
David Carr took 76 sacks his year.
I was going to say 77.
His year in Houston, 2002.
I'm still going to say under.
It is.
Yeah. I was going to say 77. About to figure
just imagine, dude, I can't even imagine taking that many hits. I mean, Carson Wentz is you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, he got enough.
Carson Wentz is taking hits, and he's scared to be out on the field. But David Carr has 1, 2. I mean, he's got 2 of the top 3 sacks taken. You know what I'm saying? His first season in 2002 with Houston, he took 76. His 2005 season in Houston, he took 68. And I was like, jeez, dude.
You can't blame that on him. Well, he probably can. He was
not mobile.
Yeah, he
but that
wasn't.
O-line was, obviously
Trash.
that O-line was just.
You know what? I'm thinking about Brady
Peabodies.
Quinn. Brady Quinn's the one that came from Notre Dame. I forgot what David
Number
Carr-
2, though, was
No,
Randall Cunningham
I
for
figured.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, makes sense.
Can you get, all right, number 5, though? Deshaun Watson
Yeah,
in 2018.
Wow.
2018, yep.
That's believable, though.
Other
They were
notable
trash.
names, Ryan Tannehill is in the top
Well, Miami?
20. Yeah, definitely in 2013. He took 58.
That's tough.
Dak Prescott in 2018 took 56.
Trash.
What year was that?
2018.
Oh, he said 18. Oh, that's probably one homeboy, when Travis Kelce
And then the GOAT, Blake Bortles,
Ah!
in 2014 took 55.
rookie year.
It's funny because they
Go
have
ass.
they have their avatar lit up. I guess if they're still active, and
Oh
Blake
my gosh.
Blake Bortles is still lit up, so that's kind of funny.
Oh,
He's
okay.
active.
He is not. Yeah, he just ain't active.
in the backyard.
Yeah, exactly. With his kids on that
He
Peloton.
active at
He
the
active
Crib
on that
University
Peloton,
bit.
yeah. All All
That's
right,
crazy,
well, ladies and gents, that ends the
Oh,
Bryson
shoot.
Bison's questions for the week.
That's crazy. He active at the crib.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think nobody signed him up though.
You know,
I'm
he
about
on
to
that
verify that
Peloton.
because heck, I ain't heard nothing about Blake, bro. How you
Bro, I haven't heard from Blake since
Jacksonville?
since the AFC Championship. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I
You
forgot.
That boy came out trash.
I know.
How?
Nah,
How?
that dude, hey, no, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When he was with UCF, bro, he was like
Raw
that.
with it, bro.
Bro, he was raw, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That dude was raw.
He was like
Oh,
that.
y'all sus as hell. What are y'all talking about right
Bro, come on, man.
That dude was like that with UCF.
Hey, I ain't say it. That's all I'm gonna say.
But nah, he's a free agent, of course. You know, it ain't
Yeah.
no news. He a free
You
agent.
know, he gonna stay a free agent.
Right, yeah. he
Bro
right.
got 103 touchdowns, 75 picks in his career.
It's not bad.
That's,
Bro, literally 75%
that's
of picks.
what is that?
You know, that's terrible.
That's like a 1.25 touchdown to interception ratio. It's not very good. I mean, it's not like, I mean, it could be worse, but it's not great.
I mean, they almost went to the Super Bowl.
Bro.
That's true. Blake Bortles is kind of a goat now.
But it's because of that defense, though.
When you put it that way, Montrez, we might as well just sign him to Washington. Forget Carson Wentz. Sign Blake Bortles.
It's the crack.
No, I think Blake Bortles. I think Blake Bortles need to go to Dallas. Matter of fact, he might need to go to the 49ers for real.
Boy,
'Cause
they need help.
it's just a matter of time if Jimmy G gets hurt.
Man, speaking
Man,
of which,
pick
you
up
wanna
Colin.
Get into that first. Or
Oh,
you
no.
wanna get into week 2 first?
So what we're gonna do is we'll have a reaction from week 2. We have a list of 2 teams for each one of us that we want to talk about. It could be good things, it could be bad things, or it could just be anything. So Bryson, if you want to go first.
I don't want to go first.
All right. Jay, you want to go ahead?
Let me start it off.
Okay.
Because you know who I'm going with first, bro.
Washington.
Of course.
No, all right. Let me go first.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
go.
only one
Matter of
that's the
fact,
only
we'll
one I
both
got.
do it then.
Yeah,
we'll
good.
both do it. Yeah,
That's
because
the
we
only
got
one
some
I
stuff
really
to say.
got.
We got to get this
I
out.
definitely have some stuff to say.
We got to get this out.
Okay. Dude. Come on, man. Like, that's all I gotta say. Like, that's not all I gotta say, but, like, it was so embarrassing.
Trash.
I
It
know.
was embarrassing to watch. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, our O-line, not looking good. Our guard depth, not already slim.
Mhm.
We had 2 guards out going in. Half of our line didn't even play in training camp because of injuries. They're basically playing themselves into shape, and it's showing. They absolutely could not run the ball up the middle, so they could not stay, like, you know, they couldn't be held accountable.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't, you know, they didn't care where you ran it because they could just play you on the outside. You didn't have, you know, it just, Antonio Gibson, as good as he is as, like, a utility guy, he's not a power back.
At all.
At all. And that's why they keep, I mean, like, he can get some yardage, you know. He can split he can cut, jump cut. Like, he's got some patience sometimes. He's got moments, but he's best when used out of the backfield or in the slot, or, you know, out of the backfield as a receiver.
Specialty back damn near.
Something like that, or, like, even just, like, you know, a second back in there with JD, or throwing him in there when Brian Robinson comes back. Whatever.
I'm waiting for the day he comes back, bro.
Man. I don't want to put too much faith in the kid, but he looked. He about my age. I mean, he might be younger at this point. We don't even know.
That's facts. They do
You know
got
what I'm
young
saying? He a
boys coming
rookie.
out, but
Yeah, because we old now. We old heads. A little bit.
I'm a youngin.
All right, Jay. All right.
I'm the youngin.
You
That's
saw
true.
him, right?
Yeah. Hey, hold on.
But I mean, it was just second half. We came out a little bit, but I don't know, Jay. What do you think about? I don't know. Other than that line play, which was garbage, what do you think about it?
Defense.
Oh my goodness! Don't even get me started.
Bruh, it took 30 minutes for them to be like, all right, y'all, we got it. You didn't call a long time. You couldn't take a timeout and then be like, all right, let's shift him here. Let's put him here. Let's move him over here. Do some type of adjustment. Bro, 30 minutes getting torched.
Bro,
22-0, bro.
So let me ask y'all this, because I didn't watch the game. I was watching my game. So were the Lions being? No, not the Lions. Where I played?
Yeah,
it was the Lions.
Right?
So were they balanced, or was it more of a passing game?
They were.
No,
bro.
no. Their D line, boy.
Nasty.
I'm talking about from y'all defense, from the defense from their offense against y'all defense. How were they? So was it they balanced?
So here's what I'll say.
Penalties.
I would say I'll pull up a quote. Okay, John Kahn of ESPN, I believe, covers Washington. Our safety, right? Garrett Forrest, second-year safety. This is what he said about their first half issues. Okay, that they just couldn't cover a bed with a fucking tissue. Excuse me. Oh, that was bad. All right, they couldn't it was awful, man. Like you could. Oh, it was so bad. They let everything go by. So he said it was scheme. It felt like they knew exactly what we were in. It was great offensive play calling.
Mm-hmm.
Forrest said of the second half, we tightened up on defense, came out and got a few stops, and we corrected our coverage. Dude, if your second year safety is coming out, calling out your damn defensive scheme, telling us, yeah, they kind of knew everything we was running.
Yeah.
You don't look at that and go, man, maybe we should have looked at that before the second half.
Exactly.
Before we got down 22-0. We was getting burned. We was getting blown coverage every second. I mean, there was a couple miscommunications, sure, but the scheming was awful, and I'm so upset that they're still, I mean, I know, you can't fire. It's so, this is what it's like being a Washington fan for years, man. You can't fire Jack Del Rio right now, just because,
you can.
You can, but you don't want to do it second game in the season. What is that? What message does that send?
I mean, Nebraska fired head coach Nick Frost in the second game of the season.
But that's head coach. But at the same time, you got to think, Ron Rivera, if he fires Jack Del Rio now, and by game 10, that defense ain't no better, who they going to blame then?
Well,
they're gonna blame Ron.
But my thing is, so I'm gonna just say, I mean, I guess for all teams, but I know for my team specifically, I know what
being the Patriots for anybody.
I forgot who our defensive coordinator is, but anyways, what offensive calls. So we got Matt Patricia right now calling our calls, and then it goes through. Yeah, and obviously Bill would hear it, right, and he got to kind of confirm it. So don't you think that what Jack Del Rio Ron Rivera should be hearing the calls, what's going through the headphones, and then should be confirming it, or is it all responsibility to Jack Del Rio?
I don't.
Even though Ron Rivera is that defensive head coach.
I don't know, Jay. Do you know more about? I know personally the only thing I've heard about play calling in terms of what Ron hears is more like.
Well, offense probably.
He did hear he'll listen here and there is what I've heard. I don't know, the ins and outs. Jay, do you know anything about that?
I really do not.
That's something.
I don't know what that
sounded like. It definitely sounded like he was about to say.
That's something very important because, you got to say like my coach. So think of Bill Belichick and Mike Tomlin, two head coaches that's very defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they got their DCs, but when it comes to the DCs calls, it goes through them, and then they will confirm. Okay, we could run that. So that's all I was just asking and seeing that would it be the same situation with y'all? Because if you saying it was like that, I'm pretty sure that Ron should have just picked that up quickly and readjust in the second half. Well, Ron in the second half, but maybe throughout the whole game, not waiting until the second half to where y'all was getting blown out by 3 touchdowns.
That was ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying?
Them boys is out there looking elite.
They was.
I mean, and y'all thought I was bullshitting when I said that the Lions was gonna come out and torch y'all. You know what I'm saying?
It was just Amon-Ra St. Brown and it was DeAndre Swift. That was it. But they played so physical. They played so technical. They played like a Dan Campbell team would. Exactly. Like he's got them playing right.
I mean, I watched like 20 minutes of their Hard Knocks, but when you see. But when we go on social media and you see how fiery he been and go back from last year and stuff like that, the players feel the energy and that's what Detroit needs.
Yes.
I know back when they had Jim Caldwell when they went 11-5. I think it was back in 2012 or 2013 or whatever it was. And you know they had a decent team. They, you know, Nakano, I can't say his first name, but Sue was there. I was on the defensive side. I can't think of their who their corners was, but you know offensively they was really good. Obviously they had Matt Stafford and you know Megatron. How was that running back? I think I forgot his first name was, but his last name was Riddick. I want to say he was the running back at the time. But you know what? Basically what I'm saying is Lions needed a coach to get on them a lot and not let them just like, well, I'm gonna just come to Detroit and get my money.
Slack, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Slacking. You know what I'm saying? And when they went and got hired Matt Patricia. He was there for 2 years. So when they went and got Matt Patricia 2 years ago, he wasn't that type of guy. And
he was only there for 2?
Yeah, he was only there for 2.
Oh, okay.
You can really say 3 because this is, you know, so he came back, but you know he got hired 2 years ago. And
for y'all.
From
Detroit.
Well, he was with us, and then he was with Detroit for 2 years, and then he was with us.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand. Yep.
So,
sorry.
And like guys, like you know, teams like just like the how like certain franchises like they getting the Sean McVay people. Like look at Mike McDaniels. Like all right, then for instance, look at Bill Belichick. He got Josh McDaniels with the Raiders. They figured like, well, if we can get somebody from the Patriots, we could be good. Mm-hmm. That's not the case. And it can go back with Cards. I know you don't follow Cards, but Jay, you probably know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Like all the coaches that been with Nick Saban. Look at Kirby Smart, Steve Sarkisian. It's another one. I can't think of another one. But like those guys, they left Alabama to go do their own thing. Yeah. Kiffin. Kiffin. He's what Ole Miss. He's what Ole Miss. Things with Ole Miss, I ain't mistaken.
Shoot, I know what you're talking
about. But yeah, you know, he's with Ole Miss. Basically what I'm saying is they think that they can outsmart Nick Saban, but Nick Saban he has a higher he has a winning percentage against his head coaches.
Oh yeah.
Well, not his head coach, but the people that were working under him. So then the people in the NFL thinking that if we go get somebody like that was working under Bill Belichick, okay, maybe we could do the same thing. But like look at Joe Judge with the Giants, trash. Matt Patricia, trash. I don't know, Josh McDaniels, he left us to go to the Denver Broncos. He had a little stint. He was the coach for the Denver Broncos.
You're talking about a while ago.
Yeah, but I'm saying now because
you meant right now. I was like,
well, it still be now because
I didn't think that's where he went.
Yeah, because he was with us. We had that undefeated season. Yeah. And he stick with us, and then he went to Denver. That's when they went had Kyle Orton, Brandon Marshall, and then they went and drafted Tim Tebow. And we all remember that season when Tim Tebow came in, and you know what I'm saying. So,
yes, sir.
You know, and that was a magical season. But I think that was more of like that's backyard football for real. Like Tim Tebow couldn't throw a lick, but he was winning. But he was a ball player. But you know, he sucked. Josh McDaniels sucked as a head coach. Then he got fired, and guess what he came back to? Came with us. Then he started having that relationship with Tom Brady, and then we started having slot receivers. Got our Wes Wilkers, our Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola, Chris Hogan. And then we had Chad Ochocinco was a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Like a season?
Like, bro, we're not even a season. He came like late. He came late of that 2012, 2013 season when we went to the Super Bowl against the Giants. No, 2011, 2012. But anyway, that's right, Lane Kiffin. But basically what I'm saying is just like it's a copycat league, and you can't really do that. I mean, I guess you kind of can because like what y'all. No, what Mike Shanahan, he was y'all coach at the time? Not Mike Shanahan. Yeah, Mike Shanahan. Then he left.
Buster.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all had Kyle Shanahan was with him. Sean McVay was with him, and Matt LaFleur was with him. And now look at those three. Now look at those three head coaches. Sean McVay has a ring. Kyle Shanahan has been to 2 Super Bowls, and Matt LaFleur has been to 2 NFC championships. I'm not saying that's good resumes. Yeah. But he was under. I think they were also under Jay Gruden as well, right? Those 3 coaches. They was with Jay Gruden at the time too, right?
I don't feel like Sean McVay was for
They had it. Yeah. But all I'm saying is just like, coaching is really important. Yeah. And I know what people like. People don't want to come to the Patriots because how Bill Belichick it's like a military type base.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is like, you look at us how we play. We don't. I can't stand penalties. And you can tell because when they get a penalty,
mm-hmm.
guess what's happening to them? Again, they coming out of the game, bro, and they don't come back. And they don't come back. Very disciplined. Yeah. So it's just like with y'all. I feel like y'all with Washington, y'all not disciplined enough with stuff like that.
I think what I'm scared of is they say that Jack Del Rio it feels like a very prideful guy from what I get, and I'm afraid that they're just too afraid to tell him, hey man, fix your shit, like get it together. Or
somebody had to say something in that first half.
Dude, that's why they probably went in that locker room and said, Jack,
what the hell,
man? Will you change this scheme up? Like, what the hell are we doing right now? Like,
I wonder if it's Ron's scared to say something like that. Though.
That's what I was alluding to. I'm
not maybe scared, but
exactly.
Maybe he won't rub Jack the wrong way.
And then you're creating a divide. I don't know. Maybe if he's worried, that's what I'm afraid of. And obviously that's all speculation. I have no idea, but I mean, I don't know. That does worry me. But our offense though. Considering that we did nothing in the first, we didn't even get but one first down in the first half or something. Carson Wentz is like number 2 in passing yards through 2 weeks.
Yeah,
something like that.
Probably 3, because Jalen Hurts and Tua at 1 and 2 probably. Actually, I think they are 1 and 2 in passing yards.
No, not Jalen Hurts.
Not Jalen.
No,
Tua.
You mean shoot. I know for a fact. Carson is up there.
I want to say he's number 2.
I want to say he is too.
All right. Well, Jay, who's your second team?
The Titans. The freaking Titans, bro. Ooh. They got torched.
Dude, 12 carries for 11 yards for Derrick Henry, bro.
41-7 by the Bills.
Wow.
I ain't go for him.
Joe Flacco's number 3. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Did not think about that.
I think he had back-to-back 300 yards. I ain't mistaken.
Crazy.
Surprisingly, yes.
It's Tua, Carson, and Joe. So
makes sense.
Sorry, go ahead.
But man, those Titans got torched so bad, bro. I was like.
But why are you surprised about that though?
I ain't expect them to get torched that bad.
They don't have anybody on their team though,
bro.
Besides Derrick Henry. So what do you think? What do you think Derrick Henry was just going to carry him?
Ryan Tannehill is not terrible.
He's trash. I'm like,
no.
He's trash.
No,
bro. He's
not
trash. He's a bum. He's a bum. That's the difference. For people y'all don't understand, that's the difference between bum and trash. Bum means you're mediocre. Trash means you're trash. You're garbage. You're a landfill. You need to get out of the league. Trash.
I ain't gonna cap. From what I'm seeing, I didn't really watch the full game, but they threw in Malik Willis because he was playing that bad. No touchdowns and 2 picks.
Dude, he looked so bad in that, man.
117 passing yards, bro.
But then again, it's like I kind of seen that, but it's like, man, you threw that man under that, and I think he had a fumble.
Who, Malik?
I think he had a fumble.
They threw him in on a primetime game. Dude, no.
I'm not gonna hold Malik.
I do not hold a grain of salt to that.
Do y'all think maybe next if they start to let's say they go on a losing streak, right? You think that's when you think Malik gonna come in?
Nah, they going.
Yes. I think if they threw him in that late, they getting him ready.
Nah, they trade Tannehill before they do that.
You gonna trade Tannehill
before they do that?
For who? Who gonna want him?
I mean, there are teams that would want Tannehill.
Yeah.
Dallas would take him.
Boy, if you Cowboys fans hop on him, bro. No.
First,
no.
What, they gonna go back to Dak?
I'd rather have him than Tannehill.
With a good O-line, Tannehill is he's accurate and he's short like that.
Short yardage. Short yardage.
Yeah, but he can air it out. He's got arm strength.
Jacoby Brissett is better than this dude, bro.
All right.
Come on. Hey.
All right.
Be honest.
Geno Smith.
I ain't gonna disrespect him now.
Geno Smith. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna
Gino.
disrespect
You
him,
said
though,
Jacoby Brissett, and then you said Geno Smith is disrespect.
Jacoby's not trash.
He's
Is
not
what I'm
trash.
saying though.
He's
Neither is
not.
Ryan Tannehill.
Ryan's not.
I say he's a bum.
That's crazy.
He's a bum. He's Bugs, man. Come on now.
Apparently, so is Matt Ryan. But anyway, go ahead.
Ooh.
Hey.
Hey, hold on. Let me get on. Since we talking about. Since we talking about old melted ice right now, let me take that's one of my teams right now. Let me tell y'all about Matt. Matt, I want to talk to you personally. Okay? So first of all, you go on a tie against the Texans. You supposed to win that game. Matty Ice. Come on, man. You got Jonathan Taylor. You got Pittman. You got Campbell. You got good receivers. You know what I'm saying? How in the hell y'all going to tie, right? And then you turn around and you go to Jacksonville and you only have 9 first downs. The Jags has 20. Y'all were 2 for 10 for the third downs. I mean, Jags was all right. They were 6 for 15. T-Law, Sunshine, Trevor Lawrence, he outplayed your ass.
Terribly.
The defense did you bad. 3 turnovers, right?
No TDs.
And you got sacked 5 times. And do y'all know what his quarterback rating was out of 100?
65.
65?
I'm guessing.
You want to take a guess what his quarterback rating was? Out of 100?
Oh, out of 100?
Out of 100.
Man, I didn't know that's how it did QBR. I'd say like he was like 38.
Y'all both wrong. 6.2.
Oh my God. He's trash. Bro, I seen the highlights too. He was just throwing it like before he got hit in his picks.
Alright, I'm not
straight picks.
6.2.
I'm just gonna play.
That's the worst I've ever heard.
Devil's advocate.
6.2.
Little devil's advocate here. I mean, Carson Wentz played there, and he got lit up. Their O-line is not what they like. They have Quentin Nelson, but their O-line is not what you expect them to be, considering.
But it's crazy because that O-line has been good for the past couple of years. No, they have
now
that top 5 O-line. That O-line.
Are you kidding me? I would guarantee you not if I look it up right now.
Bro, they have a top 5 O-line for the past couple of years, bro. It was them, the 49ers, obviously Dallas was in that conversation. But I'm not talking about this, but they have
You're not talking about this year.
No, I'm saying the past couple of years.
Okay.
Yeah, not this. I think this. I don't know. This year I haven't. I don't know. But the past couple of years they had a decent O-line. It was good. And do y'all want to take a guess how T-Law played? You know what his quarterback rating was out of 100?
I mean, he didn't have any picks, did he? I don't
Nope.
think he had no picks.
Nah,
So.
and he didn't get sacked either.
I'm gonna guess like a 105.
Out of 100? You can't go over 100, bud.
Yes, you can.
That's it's a quarterback rating, not passer rating.
Okay, that's a different.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna guess like a 85.
Okay.
I don't know.
It was
I'm looking it up.
It was a 95.3.
95. That's tough.
Hey, do you know what his passing percentage was for that game too? Dude was balling.
I don't.
It was an 83.
He was throwing it accurately.
25 out of 30.
That's tough.
That man completed more passes than my quizzes I made the other day.
That's crazy.
Crazy, bro. My second team is going to be the Broncos. Russell Wilson, what's going on with you, man? I understand y'all won against the Texans, but y'all won. Was it 16-9?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, 16-9. Y'all supposed to have like 35 on them.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I knew I had looked it up before.
The
Indianapolis Colts.
12 is not bad.
12 is literally the middle of the league.
That's not bad.
Is
it better than us? I'm pretty sure.
No, that's what I was saying. Washington was number 6 last year.
Oh my God.
In offensive line rankings. They were number 6 the year were number 6 the year before.
Hell no.
Indianapolis in 2020 was number 7. Washington was number 6. Indianapolis then dropped to in 2021 to number 12. They have significantly gotten worse at their line. And I'm just saying, Matty Ice, as old as he is, I'm not saying he's still good. I'm just saying they have Michael Pittman and, of course, Jonathan Taylor, who is an absolute monster, but Michael Pittman.
2020, Phillip Rivers was a quarterback, so he's getting the ball out quicker than out of his hands. So so he probably didn't get sacked as much.
You know what I'm trying to say though? It's like I get what you're saying. They were better in 2020, but 2021 they dropped off.
And you got to think about Carson Wentz was with them last year too, so he was holding that ball. So some of the sacks is not going to be on the offensive line. It could be on the quarterback as well.
Yeah, but some of it is on the O line, which we're seeing with Matty Ice too.
I mean, that's same thing with Joe Burrow.
Yeah, it wasn't all Matty Ice. Is all I was saying. It was Matty Melt.
Because like I said, I didn't watch the highlights.
Matty Melt. Okay.
But other than that, those were my two bozo teams.
Bozos.
The Broncos do have the 49ers this Sunday, so that's going to be a true test. Y'all said y'all picks.
What'd you say?
I said the 49ers do play the Broncos, so I was saying save y'all picks until the end of the show.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that.
Do you have?
I was just gonna we can call them the Bozo Bunch.
The Bozo Bunch.
That could be our weekly,
Yeah, man.
The Bozo Bunch.
These are our Bozo
The
Bunch.
Bonzonzon Bunch.
The Bonzonzon
Bunch.
The Bonzonzon Bunch.
Hey, Peak and Darius and y'all hearing this some
Bonzonzon. The old Sawyer game, man. Dolphin game, man. You already know. The Bonzonzon Bunch. Because that's some BS.
People are like,
what
the hell are these boys talking about?
The Bonzonzon Bunch is basically like a team that plays like complete trash, bro. It don't make no sense. It's just baffling.
We could do
devastating.
We could do a Bonzonzon draft one day of all the trashiest players. It's like, who would be the worst lineup we could think? Like Nick Young and like J.R. Smith and
bro.
But good players that are just you would pick him. You know what I'm saying? Like low key.
C.J. Watson.
Greg Oden.
Yeah, players.
Anthony Bennett.
Hassan to beat.
Yeah, his season.
Bro, he was terrible.
He was
trash.
He started out
so much potential. But anyway,
you got two teams. Well, we got another
team.
team.
Washington. Trying to think. I don't have one off. I didn't write any other ones down. I'm trying to think of any other games.
Throw in an honorable mention.
Yeah, go ahead.
The freaking Vikings, bro.
Oh,
this is terrible.
First cousins.
This fool, bro.
That's Kurt for you, though.
Bro.
That's Kurt.
They, as in the Eagles, showed, and I hate the Eagles, bro. They're like, everybody that's a Washington fan say, oh, I hate the Cowboys, bro. I hate the Eagles, bro.
For real?
Personally, yes. I don't like the Eagles.
Why not? Because of the fan base, or is it just them? Is that that green?
Just the green.
That green.
I love the color green, but they green is just nasty and ugly and filthy, bro. And they're just, in my opinion, our toughest opponent versus us playing the Cowboys. Recently, Cowboys.
The Giants. Are you talking in terms of rivalries?
Yeah, them and the Giants more so.
We don't think of the Giants much.
Yeah, I mean, even though we go back and forth with Giants somewhat, but
I don't know.
That's easy. Yeah. But in terms of Eagles, I hate them, but they did lock up Justin Jefferson. Surprisingly, I didn't think it was gonna happen.
Darius Slay,
big play Slay.
Yeah, man.
All right, just a few things that blew my mind. Right.
Yeah.
Jets beating the Browns by 1 threw me off a little bit. We don't have to touch on that.
That was blown coverage on that one. That Corey Davis touchdown.
Bro.
Yeah. Panthers and the Giants only a 3-point difference.
Shake and bake.
That threw me off. And
Shake and fake.
Shake and fake.
Sit your head down, Baker.
Damn right, boy.
Awful.
I'm finna call you Faker Mayfield, boy. You finna sit your down.
Faker Flayfield.
The last one. Question for y'all: are we worried about the Broncos? Because
in a negative
16-9.
A little.
You lost to the Texans on a touchdown.
Let's wait after week 3. Let's wait after week 3 because they play the 49ers. It's a real test.
It's a real test, but I'm gonna go in and say my warning level is at least at a yellow.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not maybe not a golden yellow, right? Maybe not a marigold.
Like
maybe
a little.
maybe like a little like what would you call it? Like a other than a light yellow, like.
I don't know.
You know what I'm
it
trying
ain't
to
sunflower yellow.
Yeah, like
something
very light. Something very light. We're not talking a dark yellow.
So you're like yellow, but not okay. I'm not saying you're yellow.
You're hitting that.
You're not even close to orange yet.
Yeah,
exactly. Not even close. But
but right there.
I'm a little bit. I'm like on the edge of my seat, going like, do I need to get up yet? Like,
man, they looking kind of.
Do I need to leave this movie right now?
But just basically how like you get up for work. Do I want to go to work? Do I want to go to work today?
Oh, no, that's different. That's like last second, then I'm rushing like crazy. Never would.
Bruh.
But
that's
yeah,
crazy.
that sorry, I just I mean that's just a little crazy to me. And then hold on, the Falcons actually coming back on the Rams and putting up a fight.
That was crazy.
Wow, Falcons, what are you doing? Do you just love a close game? Like they said, I don't care if we win or lose. We just like being in it.
Falcons fans.
They said we're gonna get a lead, let them come back.
Falcons fans always remember 2083. 28-3.
That's trash. Oh.
They love losing them.
Ravens. I ain't gonna forget them, bro. I ain't gonna forget the Ravens. They were up 28-7 at half, bro.
Oh,
the freaking Dolphins put up 28 points in just the fourth quarter, bro. Come on, man.
Sure.
Come on. 6 TDs, bro.
Then 2 picks.
But 6 TDs.
469 yards, bro.
Bro.
TD2, that's what they call them.
Don't start that.
TD2.
Don't start that.
I'm starting that copyrighted TD2.
Don't start that. The real test when y'all play the Bills. Then I'll
That's
see.
facts.
Then I'll see. Other
That's
than
facts.
that, y'all still trash.
I gotta give it to Lamar though.
Lamar balling though,
He
man.
did, bro. He had, as a quarterback, I think top 5 in rushing.
Yeah, I think he had 119 yards rushing.
Yeah, and then 318 passing.
Didn't
3
Baltimore,
TDs, no picks.
I wish I had saved the stat. Baltimore had like 5 or like it was definitely 3+ like 35+ yard plays or something like that.
Like, oh, for Sunday.
Yeah, like they had or like
200 like.
Baltimore to my Dolphins.
Baltimore had like I want
Yeah.
to say, or it was something like 270+ yard scoring touchdowns, or like I know Rashad Bateman had like a 75-yard touchdown.
You got to think about that.
They
The kickoff,
had like several long touchdowns. Is what I was trying to say.
It might have been the whole game too, for real. I think
several of them.
Didn't they score a TD like in the first exact
play?
play?
And kickoff,
bruh.
Yeah, like 103 yards to the house.
And y'all
Bruh.
blew it.
Yeah, and they blew it, bro.
With
Sorry, all
ease.
that.
They blew it, bro, and they were home.
Sorry, all that.
They were
Bro.
home.
Bro.
Man, that's just embarrassing.
Bro.
Bruh.
All right, let's go ahead and get to the next topic. So, today we're going to talk about the 49ers. Picks. Oh, yeah, great, Jay. Tell us.
Yeah, man. Let's finish it.
Can we
off.
not? I don't even.
Nah,
I don't
man.
know how I did, but I'd
Nah,
rather
man.
not know at this point.
You tied up with me 7-16
For the whole like
for the whole week 2. 7-16.
and week 1.
No,
Just
just
week 2.
Okay.
7-16 for this week,
Man,
man.
what
You
the-
got up, man.
What, he got
8-16.
9? Oh,
50%.
Literally, like last week, I was up. Both of y'all just one game. This week,
I was
on both of us.
I was
one game.
9-6.
Now I need to be up on both of y'all one game. This
Yeah, man.
next one. Then we'll all be even again.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's 16
games.
games?
Yeah.
32 teams.
Yeah, I was about to say
Everybody
there are 32 teams.
Dang, that's crazy, bro.
So, bro, real quick, let me run through before this over, unless y'all got something else to say, man.
Oh,
Let me
your
run-
NFL players,
Man,
Yeah, go ahead.
my players of the week, man.
players of the week, them bozos,
Bruh, let me start on
This
offense.
is the real bozo
the
bunch.
real bozos.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
God.
I gotta give him his credit, bro. His longest pass was 60 yards, bro. So he had a 469-yard pass.
That's
there.
crazy. That's
I know.
469, bro.
I know. 6
For coming
TDs,
from
of
him?
course, 2 picks, but 36 out of 50 attempts. That's crazy.
Tyree Hill had 190.
Yup.
Jalen Wall had 170.
They went crazy, man.
They went bozo, bro.
Literally. Both
Crazy.
had 2 TD catches,
Yeah,
bro. He was out there
clutch,
dishing them things, boy.
clutch.
All right, next, Aaron Jones from Green Bay. Dude had 15 carries, 132 yards, right?
Just the Bears, bro. Come on, man.
Bro, come on. That's still a great day for anybody.
I mean, I can do that.
TD, longest rush was 36.
Especially from a team who really needed that kind of boost, honestly.
Definitely, bro. Like, he definitely showed out. Lastly, I'm going to go Stephon Diggs on Buffalo.
Yes. 12 for 148 and with 3 tubs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Diggs. You're him.
You're definitely him.
No. You're him.
Definitely.
You're him.
He had the most catches this week.
You're him.
Most receptions.
You're him.
Whoa. We got to stop here. Whoa.
Hold up.
Let's check this.
Hold up.
Why is he not him?
Because Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is him.
Dude, that's a whole different sport.
Well, okay, that's true. But when he has a whole video of him going, I'm him walking off the court when he busted y'all sorry ass Lakers. So I don't want to hear it because he's him.
Oh, he did against the Lakers.
You don't remember that when he hit that when he hit that half court? I want to say it was a half court buzzer beater on Russell Westbrook.
It was against y'all. It was against
he walks off the court and he goes, I'm him. I'm him.
Will he do it again though?
Oh, probably.
No.
He had
exactly.
No.
Probably.
No.
Exactly. He won't.
I mean, we'll see.
All right. Let me switch. Defense. I hate giving credit to the first two guys I'm about to pick because they're on teams that Heck no.
Okay.
No.
He doesn't deserve that.
No. First guy. He's against my team, man. Aiden Hutchinson, bro.
He went
the
off.
Rookie out of Michigan, baby.
He
Big
off.
Blue, baby. Hey, Aiden, keep doing your thing, man.
Man, I gotta give him this. He was like
Big
J.J.
Blue.
Watt out there, bro.
Okay.
Out there, 3 sacks, bro. 3 sacks.
Okay, Aiden. Hey, man, I expect that from you, man. Every week.
He was dominant, bro. Like, I was dang near like, bro, who gonna stop this guy? Like, he's dang near breaking through every single play, bro. The D line was looking elite the whole game. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was cracking the whole O line the whole entire game. It had me pissed. I'm not gonna lie to you. Next, credit to Darius Slay in Philly. I hate this.
But, 2 picks, right?
2 picks.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Jefferson against him only had 1 catch out of 6 targets.
Wow.
And the passer rating, while he was targeting Justin Jefferson, was 0.0. So when I say locked up,
yeah, it was locked up.
I mean clamped.
They won't let me out.
Dude, he finished with 6 receptions for like 48 yards the whole game. Justin Jefferson, man. Yeah, that's tough. Then lastly, I'm going to go Jalen Watson with Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
So he had 4 tackles and 1 clutch pick 6 that put them up to win the game. So that's why I got to go with him, man. He was real clutch. And it was the longest go-ahead interception pick 6 by a rookie in NFL history, which is 99 yards.
Shout out to him.
So that's why I had to give it to him.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Definitely. And that's it, man. You know, everybody else did good, but
They did alright.
yeah,
Not good enough to get on the bozo bunch.
yeah, man.
but
They ain't on Player of the Week, you know.
They ain't on the bozo bunch.
They ain't
alright.
good to be on the Players of the Week, you know. They did good.
All right. It's great.
You
Get
can
to
call them the Peanut Players of the Week.
We're not calling it that.
Peanut players.
We're not calling it that.
What the fuck do you think this is, bro?
We
Come
are
on,
not
man. I
calling
love
it that.
alliteration. Chill out.
Okay. Wow.
Sorry, you don't know what alliteration means. Calm down.
Wow. All right. So I was getting to the next topic. This is gonna be one out of 2 headlines we're gonna be talking about today. So my question is to y'all: with the loss of Trey Lance, should the 49ers keep Jimmy G as they starter moving forward after this season?
Oh, after this season?
After this season.
That's tough.
Well, he's not gonna. He wasn't the starter this season. Why would they keep him as a starter moving forward?
Why not?
I mean, I think it would depend on how he plays.
For Jimmy?
No, I don't
Yeah.
think it does at all.
I think it does. Because if he shows out, then why are you going to trade him?
Yeah.
Because they invested like all those picks into trading up for Trey Lance, and at this point, you're obviously gonna invest your future in him. Sure, you keep Jimmy G for this season. Probably push as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Get as far as you can. If you don't make it, whatever. Like, you tried. But, like, they obviously are going to ride with Trey Lance. I don't see the point in paying the highest paid backup in the league. I don't see the point in continuing to pay him when you have a rookie you want to get the reps. You know what I'm saying? So by next year, like, they want Trey Lance especially now doing as much as he possibly can on the field. So I don't see why you spend all that cap room, like, keeping Jimmy G when how much is he going to get used ultimately? Is what I'm trying to say.
Sure.
He ain't even played good against the Bears last week.
Who?
Trey Lance played like trash.
Well, yeah. I mean,
besides
Jordan Love would do the same thing, though. They're basically the same situation.
Well, actually, we never seen Jordan Love on the field, though.
That's what I mean.
Well, we're not going to, and we're not going.
We're not going to, but we have, and it's not great.
It's not pretty.
But my point being, they don't get enough live touches to be able to say, "Oh, this guy was sorry." He hasn't had the experience of the live touches, in my opinion, to base a solid case on it. I'm not a big fan of Trey Lance. Don't get me wrong.
Me neither.
Do not like his. I mean, I guess he's got the potential and he's got everything you need. I don't know if his mind's gonna process it the way they want him to. You know what I'm saying? Like elite kind of processing.
I don't see it.
I don't either, but we'll see. My point being, though, I don't know if. I think at some point you've got to try and recuperate some of the assets you gave away to get Trey Lance back by trading Jimmy G. And now that he's on such a big contract, it's already going to be hard to trade him. You probably are going to do what, you're probably going to try and push as hard as you can, make Jimmy G look as amazing as you can to build up that trade value, in my opinion.
See, me, I don't, first of all, I don't think it was the right move for them to get Trey Lance in the first place. This is the same. Well, this is the draft before they was in the Super Bowl. They was literally one throw away. Jimmy G did overthrow that ball over like 5 yards. You know what I'm saying? And they could have beat the Chiefs.
Bonzonzon.
You know what I'm saying? And then that would have been they probably having a different discussion right now. Who knows? Maybe they would probably still would have traded up to get Trey Lance, right? So my thing is like Trey Lance, he was hurt twice last year. He had a sprained knee, and then apparently he had an injury with his finger. He started 2 games last year. His first game he started against the Cardinals, he was 15 for 29 for 192 yards. But he ran, he rushed for 89 yards for 16 carries. So my thing is with that was they gonna use his legs. I was telling my boy at work, I was like, look, he is gonna be a very mobile quarterback. They are gonna use him in the run. Not somewhat like how the Baltimore does with the Ravens. I mean, how Baltimore does with Lamar Jackson, but kind of do it, very in situations. But thing is, like, he's been getting hurt, sprained knees, and I was all in of like, do not trade Jimmy G because of this very reason. I didn't see the play where how he got hurt, but they said that he got folded and he ended up having a broken ankle, whatever it was. So that was my thing right there. Is like, you gotta have insurance. Yep. But thing is, I don't think they should have drafted a quarterback at all. I think Jimmy G was doing just fine. Yep. He's not gonna get you. I'm not gonna put him the level as Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Joe Burrow, those type of guys, or Aaron Rodgers. He's more of like I could put him in a Derek conversation Carr. With like a Derek Carr. I'm gonna put Ryan Tannehill because he took the team. I say he took the team, but he's been to an AFC championship.
He was carried.
Know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Literally by Derrick Henry.
But I hate to say this, I would take Jimmy G over Derek Carr, and Derek Carr is my guy because Derek Carr does not have a playoff win. Jimmy G is actually 5-2 in the playoffs, but in those wins, with the times that the 49ers been to the playoffs, they have not relied on Jimmy G to carry that weight, especially that game where the NFC Championship where they went to the Super Bowl, they ran the ball against the Packers ain't ran over for 200 yards. I think Jimmy G threw the ball 8 times that game. And in the game to where he threw the most yards, he had a good game, and they ended up losing that game. So my whole point is, I think they should keep Jimmy G. If you want to keep Trey Lance, you can, but you're gonna keep repeating the same thing next season. He's gonna get hurt next year.
Right.
Now you don't waste it. It's been what? Now next year will be 4 years. That you don't waste it 4 years or 3 years. He was here last year, this year, that next year. So you really wasted 3 years on a 3rd overall pick. Wasted 3 first-round picks for somebody to get hurt, and that barely and only started 4 games, but only completed but he only completed 2 games. Other 2 games he been out. He only played half. So my thing is, I would much rather go with Jimmy G. I mean, he's not bad as a quarterback. I mean, he occasionally he may put you in the bad situations,
right,
but he's gonna be on the field, and he had injuries, especially his first year his first full year with the Niners, where he ran out of the pocket and he tore ACL. His dumb ass gonna learn from that.
That's what I'd be worried about with keeping him though is the fact of injuries. Like you talk about Trey Lance getting hurt, like Jimmy G's been hurt like every year he gets hurt. And you can't count it. Like, it's always towards the end of the year, and you're like, oh, crap, is he going to play in the playoffs? Are they going to make it? You know, all that stuff. Like, you don't want to have to worry about that. And honestly, I would say as good as Jimmy G is, the perfect thing about Kyle Shanahan's offense is the fact that you could put something. I was just thinking about it. You could put Jared Goff in that shit and be just as, like, as effective.
Real. And he doesn't have to do much.
Is basically, I view him just about the same as I view, like, maybe a little bit less than Jimmy G, just because of the... Actually...
They're about the same, though.
They about it, because he took
it...
I mean, Jared Goff won a Super Bowl.
No, he went to the Super Bowl.
Went to the Super Bowl, sorry. Jared Goff went to the Super Bowl. Jimmy G went to the Super Bowl, you know, like, they both played...
Jimmy G,
Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, I mean, like, they're very similar quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? I would put them in the same category. And my question would be, I agree, don't give up all those picks.
I wouldn't have that in the first place.
But,
never.
Especially in that draft.
But now that you have, though, I just don't think you keep Jimmy G because of what the cost is going to continue to be. You know? You've given up so much already to get Trey Lance. Why give up so much more to keep him and Jimmy G?
I think the only way they'll keep Jimmy G for real, they win the Super Bowl. That's the only way. That's the only way they keep him.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. But then again, it's like if they end up going to the Super Bowl again, I think they'll probably still keep him. Because me personally...
If they make it to the Super Bowl, I agree with you.
Cause yeah, so okay, I know the reason why I said 4 years. So the last time Trey Lance played a full season was the year before he got drafted. Well, actually 2 years before he got drafted, because you got to think about it was COVID. So the year before he got drafted is where he played a full season, and that was the 2019-2020 season. The 20 and 2021 season he played. He got in a couple of games. I think the 18-19 season where he played a full length, and then 19-20 is where they only played 1 year. Oh, not 1 year. Played one game because due to COVID. So you got to think about it. It's been a long time since he actually played a full season of football. I don't know what to expect.
He hurt last year.
He got and you know what I'm saying. And he got in a few games last year. And you know how like they how the Saints do what Tatum Hill, whatever Taysom Hill. So for Trey Lance, I'm not all in. He got the potential, but dude, you gotta stay healthy, man. And you getting folded. I mean, you getting hurt, bro. You're not gonna last long in this league, and you're really hurting the 49ers' future right now because they really invested in you, and now they're biting their tongue because now they have put Jimmy G back out there.
Yeah, it's kind of like backtracking.
Yeah, for real, yeah. And up till Jimmy G starts messing up, I mean, they beat the Cowboys last year.
I mean,
you know
even when Jimmy G messes up, what are they gonna do?
And they
he's gonna sit there and go find out.
And they
ended up put somebody else in.
Yeah, I mean, and they ended up going back to the NFC Championship game against the Rams. I mean, they ended up losing that game, but like, I mean, come on, like,
looking pretty good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not, and it's not him But but the stats is going to him though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is a quarterback league.
Yeah.
If your team going to advance, their stats is going to the quarterback. It's not go to the head coach, but it's going to the quarterback as well.
Yeah.
But that's my take for that. I just like I said, I think Jimmy G should have been a starter for the jump. Some people may say that Trey Lance should be, but I'm not trusting Trey Lance. I can't trust him to stay on the field. I mean, I understand what happened to him was unfortunate. It shouldn't happen to anybody. But, like, you know how things is. If you can't stay healthy, you're making your team look really, really bad.
I think it is also just a tough situation to be in with the 49ers.
And they're ready.
Yeah, exactly. You've got Jimmy G who's ready now, but you want Trey Lance to get the game reps. So it's like development or winning. Which one do we want to prioritize? And they want to do both, but the problem is Trey Lance wasn't ready for that. But now they can go pedal to the metal for this season and see what happens. So
now, since we're talking about Super Bowls, are we going to take the Bills very seriously after 2 weeks?
No, yeah. I mean, I definitely think you take them seriously. Do I crown them Super Bowl? Are they going to be a lock? No, I'm not crowning any locks right now.
You don't think so?
Nah, I mean, you could take them serious, but I can't say, hey, man, these boys, they the one. I can't lock them in yet.
Who y'all for the AFC side? Who y'all put over them?
I can't do it to anybody yet.
For right now, I test them.
I mean,
Kansas City?
test.
Still Kansas City. Still?
Kansas City still. I mean, they still top notch guys.
Nah,
I wouldn't see why not. Really, in my opinion, they still number one.
I can't put Kansas City above them either, though. I don't hold.
It's not a big gap or nothing, but I still do see them over.
The only thing I could say about Kansas City is, they've been there, right? They've won this. They won it, right? But it's like, okay, they had a lot of different players at that time. They were running a different offense when they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no guarantee they're going to come in and win it this year. I think the Bills have just as much to prove, if not more. They're hungrier. And their defense is built to last more.
Right, you can say the same thing for the Kansas City too, because people are saying that can you win without Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, but that's more like a count me out. You know I can do it, but you're counting me out. I feel like the Bills is like, y'all don't even think we can do this shit yet. You know, they're just like they're just like the underdog all the way. You know, Kansas City is still like we might be doubting you, but you're still Goliath to everybody. You know, we don't think you're gonna win it all, but you're still a top tier monster in the league. You know, so I think there is a difference in how they're viewed league wide. Maybe not fan base wide because everybody's like so hype on the Bills right now. But like you look at how the league views them though. People don't look at Kansas City and go, "Oh, we ain't worried about them this week. They lost Tyreek Hill." You know what I'm trying to say?
They're still a problem.
They are definitely still a problem. But all I'm trying to say is, even though they've lost people, they've changed up their offense. They've done a couple new things. I just couldn't put them above or below the Bills right now.
Only way the Bills can certify that they actually played Kansas City week 6. At Kansas City. And they have, Kansas City has been, I think they played 3 years in a row now. This might be 4 times in a row. And Kansas City has won all of them. So I think the only way to take them seriously now is when they play Kansas City. Yeah. So the next stretch, the next few games where they got is they have obviously they got the Dolphins this week. They are at the Ravens.
Dolphins will be a test too. But
they'll play against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Their defense is pretty well. And in week 6 they play in Kansas City, and then they'll be on that bye week.
I'm not worried about Pittsburgh. Their defense going to lock up Mitch Trubisky like he was a boy. Mitch Trubisky, I promise you, he ain't doing nothing against them. Against the Bills. Who was it? Because I think who they played before that? Miami and the Bills. Who the Bills played before Pittsburgh?
Titans and Rams. Oh, it said before. It'll be Ravens.
Miami,
it'll be Ravens and Fins.
Huh. Either way,
And then both of the games are away.
I think they will lose one of those, and then want to come back and just beat the snot out of Pittsburgh. So.
The snot though. That's tough.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, I think that game right there would probably be like 10.5. No bullshit. I think they would probably have them over 2 touchdowns. But it depends on how Pittsburgh played up to then though.
Yeah.
Because who knows? Kenny Pickett could be in by then.
Could be. He really could be. I've heard good things from him. I mean, obviously they didn't want to name a starter immediately, but I mean, I heard he was playing good. He exceeded expectations, is what I'll say. Whether that means he's better than the starter they have now, I don't know, but that's what I've heard.
I mean, I don't mind him starting Mitch right now. Honestly, you still go. Honestly, I'm saying honestly, you go with the veteran. But at some point, we all been through. Right. We all. I mean, I know what y'all, but including me right now, we all been through rookie quarterbacks, going through quarterbacks, and they see eyes of like, okay, it's time for this player to come in.
Yep.
So it's like, I wonder when is the right time for Mike Tomlin to pull the plug. Like, hey, look, Mitch, sit down. Hey, Kenny, go show me what you got.
I think the time is right when you think that you're not losing any production. Because if you think, right, you're going to say, like, if you got Mitch and Kenny, right, and let's say there's, like, levels to it, and Mitch is, like, 2 levels above Kenny. Mm-hmm. Second, Kenny gets a level up or a level and a half up. Second, he's right there with Mitch, right in that give or take.
Switch him out.
Just switch him out. Because what are you losing at that point? If you're, you know what I'm saying? If you're not losing anything, and at that point now Kenny is gaining experience and getting better, it's like a baton pass, right? Mitch is running the race, hands it off to Kenny, and it's almost like, as long as it's a smooth transition, ideally that's how it goes. Right. Because you build up Kenny to kind of meet the expectations of where he would have to start.
So I'm gonna give y'all their schedule up to that bye week. So this week tomorrow they play Cleveland. Week 4 they got the Jets. Week 5 they got the Bills. Week 6 they got the Bucks. Week 7 they have the Dolphins, and week 8 they have the Eagles. So do you think they may go on a losing streak right then, and then maybe after the bye week they play New Orleans, and maybe Kenny Pickett will come in?
That's a good question. I think you're starting here, 3.
Yeah.
I think it is a good question.
Because after that, they got
I don't know.
New Orleans,
I think it'll be a little bit closer than we think. Cleveland hasn't been playing well. Jets is a toss-up. Bills, I mean, I think it might be close blowout. They might put up a fight against the Bucks a little. I think the Bucks are going to take that one from first impression. I don't think it'll be like a landslide. I don't think they're going to go on a losing slide.
They'll probably be off their own.
I think it'll be like lose 2, win 1.
I think
lose 2, win 1.
They're going to lose 3 in a row at least. Bills, Bucks, Dolphins. Yeah. I think they're going to lose all 3.
No, yeah, that's very likely, yeah.
Then
we might see Jets.
We might see Pickett come in the Eagles game.
You think so? You're
calling it. I think
you don't think it'll be after that bye week? Because they got a bye week right after that.
You're probably gonna make it to the bye week before you do that.
You giving him 2 weeks to play against New Orleans. At home against New Orleans.
I don't know. I think it all depends on, again, how
Mitchell
is playing into the bye week.
Yeah.
If he goes into a little bit of a slump for 2 games, I don't think they sit him against. I mean, you gotta think Cleveland. It's okay defense. Jets, not terrible. Like their defense actually isn't bad under Saleh. But I mean, I think you go. Just by the time you get to Philadelphia, they probably will go on a 0-3 run against there, and then you get to Philly. And I'm just thinking, like, give them one more chance, because that's 3 tough teams. So I'm looking at Philly and I'm going, Mitch, like, if he hasn't been playing, I'm going, dude, You either pick it up here or you getting benched.
So, because potentially at that time they could be like 1-7.
Because like I mean, you think about it, you can basically tell Kenny on week 8 when they're playing Philadelphia, they go, look, you watch how Mitch is playing today.
It might be your
It
job.
might be your job the week after this. You know?
Going that bye week, got 10 days.
That's basically three.
That's
That's basically 3 weeks to prepare because you got the Philadelphia game that you're gonna be half preparing for. You know.
Yeah, you got Sunday, you got Monday.
But then you got that week and the bye, and then you're waiting until you play the New Orleans. So I think. You know, I think Kenny Pickett could start. I just think Mitchell Trubisky has a little. He's got a foothold right now.
Oh yeah.
And it's I think it's gonna be during or around the Eagles.
My thing is like you got Najee Harris. I don't understand why they're not running the ball. They're not running the ball. I mean, you can still. I think you can. They have a decent line. I think because he rushed for. I think he rushed for 1,000 yards last year. I ain't mistaken.
Just like that.
But it's just like you know, I think running the ball will help a lot more.
Open up the pass.
Open up, you know what I'm saying? Because like when we had played them, we played them Sunday. They were looking all right. You know what I'm saying? I was more aware of how Najee Harris was gonna be with us, but they didn't really do too much. But Mitch was driving the ball against us. But also we had them 14 points, so I can't really say too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was pretty well. It was a pretty good defense, well around for both sides of the ball. You know, that's a classic Mike Tomlin, Bill Belichick type game.
Yeah.
But like I said, you know, Pittsburgh does. I ain't gonna lie, Pittsburgh does have a bright future. They do have Deontay Johnson, George. You know, they got NBA young boy George Pickens. You know what I'm saying? And then they got you know, Chase Claypool, which he thinks he's a top 3 receiver.
Mr.
Yeah, dummy. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, they got Najee Harris can potentially be I think he's a top 5 running back now. But you know, they got him, and then also that defense. Once T.J. Watt come back, who knows? That defense can be a whole different level when he comes back.
I hate them.
Well, Pittsburgh?
Yes.
You hate them?
Because of Trey.
Because of Trey? Oh.
Rev. I hate Pittsburgh.
Wow. I mean, at a point, I didn't like Pittsburgh either, but I think the reason I didn't like Pittsburgh because of Le'Veon Bell, the whole Le'Veon Bell situation.
I hated him for Ben Roethlisberger. I feel like everybody's hated Pittsburgh at some point.
Yeah, that's facts. Facts.
I didn't like Le'Veon Bell, and at the time, especially when he sat out because he wanted more money. And I get it, you want to sit out, but dude, like you're making it worse for yourself. Yeah, by sitting out.
He kind of fell off after that.
Definitely went to the freaking Jets and never heard from him again. Let's go ahead and go into week 3 picks, so we can close this out. So Thursday night game we have tomorrow night, Steelers versus the Browns. Who are y'all going with?
Steelers and Browns. That's like it just makes me want to throw up.
Thursday
I'm going Browns.
Yeah. Browns.
I don't even know if I'm gonna watch that game.
Yeah, I'm going Browns, man.
Browns. I guess you know what? You know what, Mitch? Don't let me down. Don't let me down, Mitch. I'm going Steelers.
Steelers. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Steelers with this one too as well.
Oh crap.
But change it up now.
Can I go tie? Can I pick tie?
No, sir.
Shit, the way this NFL season probably so.
Yeah, I might win.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Be the one I actually win.
Next game we have the Ravens versus the Patriots.
I'm gonna go. You're at Patriots. I'm going Ravens.
I'm going with my team.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going with my team.
After y'all just won this week, and the Ravens lost.
I'm going Ravens.
I'm going with my team. You know, I got. You know, I ain't gonna count those out.
Alright, bet.
I think this is the biggest game of the whole week. Bills versus the Dolphins.
That's tough. That is tough.
No, I'm at.
Those are 2 undefeated teams right now, right?
Yeah. Yep. True enough.
That's tough. Honestly.
In Miami?
I want to do it. I want to do it so bad, but I know if I do it...
Go for it.
Miami. Give me Miami.
All right, go for it.
I know it's not going to happen now, though.
I mean...
Bills are... Joe, that's really tough.
It is.
I'm going with Buffalo.
That's what I was thinking, man.
I'm going with Buffalo. Ain't nothing wrong.
It's hard, though, because you got that two-headed monster on the Dolphins, bro, the wide receiver. Like,
yeah.
Oh, my God. It's hard to go against Waddle.
It's not even that. It's
Bills.
just the odds for me. It's just the odds of the Bills being as favorited as they are, going 3-0.
Yeah,
And
you got to deal with Tua.
I hate the fact that I'm having to count. You know, I'd be banking on the fact that they go 3-0 against the odds of everyone counting on them. I was just like, oh, it makes me so nervous.
Yeah, I'm
gonna stick Bills.
Bills? So Bills, Dolphins.
Yeah.
Okay. Next game, Saints versus the Panthers. Panthers have not been doing me well lately.
I ain't messing with them. I ain't doing nothing Baker Mayfield, bro. Baker, you gotta get it together, bro.
You know what?
Don't playing Saints. I'm saying it first. Saints. I'm sorry, Carolina. I want Carolina.
Bruh.
That's what I meant to say. Carolina. I want Carolina.
You want them?
Dude, Jameis Winston is not going to be playing. He had like a broken back and was still playing last week.
I'm going to go with Saints.
Something always broken when they do.
Besides
that.
I'm going to go with New Orleans.
Carolina.
I think Alvin Kamara going to be back this week.
Carolina.
Yeah, like I said, Panthers ain't been doing me well this year, bro. So
I know.
far, they messing me
it's
up.
hard to really go with them, bro.
Yeah,
they are freaking 0-2
until this game.
Bro.
It's gonna be great this game.
Oh my God.
Baker Mayfield feeling.
You know what?
One last time.
I'm going Panthers, man. I gotta try it.
I
gotta try it, bro.
Now he's gonna get a win on us. Thanks a lot.
One last time.
Way to go, Jay. Now he's gonna get a win on us.
All right.
At least you could have kept up with him.
So
he said, it's
too late now.
I want the L.
All right, Chiefs versus the Colts.
Chiefs.
Oh, Chiefs.
Colts.
Chiefs.
What? You want to be different, bro.
Yeah, please let him.
Yeah, you want to be different.
Hey, he making up for that one I just lost. Now he's tanking a little bit.
I'm gonna let you do it.
What do you mean?
Just see. Like we ain't just see.
Oh, just wait.
Last Sunday, what happened to?
Just wait. I got more.
With him. Go.
I got more. No,
good. Go with him.
I got more.
Go with him.
All right, Lions versus the Vikings.
Just the 24-0.
Lions versus the Vikings.
Where are they at?
They're in Minnesota. Give me
I'll take Minnesota.
Give me Lions.
You want to be different this week, yo.
I tell you, give me. All right, and I'm gonna go. Y'all game. Eagles versus the Washington.
Jeez.
You want me to go first?
Funny, man. You might have said Redskins football team, and then you just went to Washington.
Bruh.
You want me to go first?
Yes, please.
Washington. Give me Washington.
I like that.
That's what I'm afraid to do.
I know, right? Last week you said the same thing. Watch me pick when they let me down.
They
I was
always
like,
do,
bruh.
man. And now I can't. See, here's the problem. The homer in me wants to pick the Eagles. You know, the logical side of me genuinely wants to go Commanders. They're at home.
Give them the Commanders.
I don't want the Commanders.
They should have.
But I have to pick the Eagles just so that the Commanders can actually win. So give me the Eagles.
I gotta say Eagles because I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Oh,
the way they locked up.
Out,
No. I got to.
You can do it, but now I gotta.
No. Reason why is because their defense last week was looking so good.
Against who again?
Vikings.
Yeah, but
bro.
I don't know. I feel
I looked at again the Justin Jefferson stat. Who do we don't have?
Justin Jefferson is great.
Justin Jefferson level guy.
Yeah, but I think we've got a lot more better complementary pieces.
We do have more depth, but
like I think we run a different offense. I think we have a chance.
Yeah, y'all missing the big.
Give me Commanders now. Give me Commanders. If you're gonna, you have to.
We got a better quarterback. I know.
If you're taking the Eagles,
no, it's not that revenge game, man.
If you're taking the Eagles, I'm taking the
revenge game, baby.
Jay, you have to make your pick first. That's all I'm saying.
Revenge game, baby. Yeah. Carson Wentz is going after the Philly, baby. Let's go. Come on, Carson. Don't let me down.
Whatever you write the opposite for me. That's all.
Come on, Carson.
I'm going Eagles,
Come
man.
on, Carson.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry,
Hail
Washington.
to the Commanders.
Oh boy. Okay, now this is the battle of the winnerless teams. Raiders versus the Titans.
Oh, that's embarrassing. I'm gonna go Raiders.
Raiders.
It's kind of hard to go against the Raiders.
Come on, Raiders. Josh McDaniels, Derek Carr. Get your shit together this week. Let's go.
Titans. But it's gotta be Raiders.
Yeah, I'm going with Raiders though.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
If it's not the Raiders,
bro, I'm gonna be so hot because
I'm
like Titans. Y'all want to step up now?
Yeah, Raiders.
Really?
What are y'all gonna do?
Yeah, they do.
Where do you think y'all go? That's what I'm asking.
Dude, this game right here is terrible. Texans versus the Bears.
Bears.
Texans.
Ooh, this is what I like to hear. Nah, I'm the tiebreaker.
Yeah, give me Houston. Houston landed Vegas, baby.
Honestly,
Boy, this is not
Honestly, Trez. Give me Houston.
Houston. I believe in David.
Bears.
I believe in David Mills, man.
They've just played better. All their games have been close. They're playing hard.
Being the tie, yeah.
And like the Bears got like busted against Green Bay, so I'm just a little scared.
Bengals versus the Jets. I'll go with the Bengals.
I'm scared to go with the Bengals, man.
I'll go with
they
the Bengals.
looking like some cut.
I'll
I'm not
go
gonna
with the
lie
Bengals
to you.
game. I'll go with the Bengals.
They look like they just lost it completely. I don't know what happened. If they just relaxed the whole off season.
So now I don't think Joe Burrow's gonna get sacked as much as he has been the past couple of weeks. I mean, he's been sacked 13 times
Give me
already.
Bengals.
So I'm gonna go with
All I gotta say is
Ain't
Cooper
no way they're
Rush.
going. If they go 0 and
You want me? I'm not going Bengals. All I gotta say is Cooper Rush.
If the Bengals go.
All I gotta say is Cooper Rush.
So you going to Jets, bro?
I got to.
Good.
I got to go Jets.
Let them do it. You just went with who'd you go with? Who was that again?
I went
No,
Bears
not you.
last
I'm
game.
talking about him. He went
he
with
went
the Colts.
Texans.
He went
last
with the
game.
Colts. I don't.
Oh
wanna
yeah.
I don't want to hear him talk about anything.
So y'all both going Bengals.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to trust them. You know.
All right. Jags versus the Chargers. You already know what I'm going with. LAC, baby. You know I'm going with Jay Hurd, man.
Yeah, give me LA.
Give me Jay Hurd.
Chargers versus Jags. That's actually pretty good, but I'm going Chargers because of the defense.
Because of the defense?
Because of the defense.
Okay.
Bro.
You're not going to sit there and just talk about
Derwin James?
Okay.
Come on, bro.
And you just going to act like you just going to act like the offense ain't good either. Okay. But I get you.
But defense is like that,
They
bro.
are. Because of their defense.
You know, I watch stuff
hush.
like that, bro.
Hush, Peanut.
I watch stuff
Shut
like
up,
that.
Peanut.
We're not going to start, bro. Frozone.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, man, where's my super suit? You feel me? Dude, this game right here, I don't know. Falcons versus the Seahawks.
That's a terrible
Falcons.
game.
This is a terrible game.
Give me the Falcons.
Falcons?
Yeah.
I'm scared, bro.
Marcus.
Oh,
Mariota.
Dude.
You like how I did that?
You know what? Give me Seahawks.
That was beautiful.
Give me Seahawks. 2-1.
Give him the Seahawks when you give me $1 for that tip.
You still owe me $10.
That's facts.
I got you. I thought about that.
Seahawks, they are not as good offensively, so I'm going Falcons.
Okay, that's cool.
All right, so who are y'all?
Falcons. No, wait. Who you say?
Falcons and.
Oh,
Seahawks.
I said Seahawks. Seahawks. I'm on the Seahawks.
Who you going?
I'm on the Falcons.
All right. Packers versus the Bucks.
Packers. Yep.
Give me the Bucks.
I locked that shit in quick, boy.
Give me the Bucks, man.
You want Packers?
I want it. I want the smoke. I want the Packers.
You want the Packers.
We climbing up the chimneys, boys.
You going with
We
the Packers.
want the smoke. We searching for it.
And you want Bucks.
Damn right. I ain't never going to doubt Tom Brady against Aaron Rodgers.
That's facts, though. I gotta go Bucks.
Never, ever, ever.
That's what we like to hear.
Packers receivers again, man. This week I don't see them stepping up again.
No, probably not. But I just like Aaron Rodgers anyway.
He ain't gonna do it, man.
All right, next game we got Rams versus the Cardinals. Divisional
Cardinals.
game. Cardinals.
Give me the Cardinals. I want them. I want the upset.
Give me the Rams.
I want the upset.
Ooh.
Give me the Cardinals.
Ooh.
Arizona. I'm about to sing everything in the Viva Las Vegas theme song.
Let me go Rams. Rams.
Alright, you can. I'll let you. I guess so.
Alright, who you got?
I guess I'll
Rams?
let you.
Rams.
Arizona.
Alright.
All right, Sunday Night Football, baby. 49ers versus the Broncos. This is
49ers.
Niners.
What?
Yeah. Broncos are 1-1. The Niners are 1-1. Oh, the Niners are favorited though.
Give me Broncos.
I'm gonna take Broncos.
Yeah, now y'all got me wondering. But I'm not gonna 3 it out, so I'm gonna go Niners.
Sorry, boys. Sorry, Dad, you listeners. I'm going to Broncos with this one.
I might surprise you on this last pick.
Going Broncos, man.
Hey, me too.
I got it.
Me too. I'm
like-
gonna do it.
I
All
either
right.
will or I definitely won't.
I'm-
It's one of those
Bruh.
two.
Monday Night Football. Cowboys versus the Giants. I got the Giants.
What?
Nah, that's who I had to.
I know.
Right.
I'm going with the Giants, bro.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes.
Oh, that's not. Nah.
Danny
It ain't
Dimes.
him. It's Saquon, bro.
It definitely ain't Danny.
Saquon ain't do nothing last week.
Dude.
What did he do the first week?
I mean,
He
got
carried
them.
them. He carried them.
I mean, he rushed for like 21 yards or whatever.
Yeah, that's just some slight.
That's something slight.
For
But I'm
him.
going with Danny.
Shut up.
I'm
For
going
him.
with Danny Dimes.
Daniel is a bum.
Daniel Dimes. Daniel Dimes. And they kicker right now. Hey, yo, that dude is automatic. I don't know what his name is, but he automatic, bro.
Shout out to the.
Shout out to the
Shout out
kicker,
that
bro.
bum.
Shout out to the Giants kicker, bro. He's
Shout out-
automatic,
Shout out
bro.
to you, Mr. Bum.
Automatic.
Bruh.
If you say Cowboys, you better get out of my house right now.
Bruh.
Well,
You
you
on
can,
the Cowboys,
you can say
bro?
Cowboys because
Yeah,
we're
I'm
almost
listening.
done. So I guess you can.
I'm really like,
I'm going with the G-Man.
I'm tossed.
You toss.
toss. Who's tossing you, bro? That's a little.
Whoa.
That's a little.
Ain't nobody.
You
See, why
suck,
you gotta
bro.
take? I ain't
Well,
say
why you gotta
nobody
say
was.
it like that?
I didn't say nobody
They
was
tossing your
tossing them.
salad, bro.
Boy, you said
Bruh,
you're
come on, bro.
tossed,
Like mentally, like I'm stuck. Cause this, bro. I'm gonna just go Giants, cause I got 50.
Dude, all of us going with the Giants?
Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
We're all about to lose this game.
Yeah, thanks a lot,
Cooper
Jay.
Rush finna go. Alright, Cooper Rush finna go for like 340,
It
bro.
was a lot.
Oh,
before
heck no.
Jay
Cooper
went
Rush
in
finna
on
go for
it.
340, bro.
Cooper Rush finna get rushed.
Cooper Rush finna go be. Hey, Cooper Rush finna go
Cooper
off.
Rush the bus. For real.
Well, we just locked in our week 3 picks. We'll get back with y'all with that next week. See how we do. For the last thing of the day, we're gonna go with Bryson's recommendation song. So Bryson, what is your song for the week?
Well, Montrez.
Since you didn't do it last
I
week.
know. I was gone.
You can
So
do
why'd
two.
you have to bring it up, bro?
You can do 2.
Oh, you know what? We might just do that. So my first one is definitely gonna. My first song is definitely gonna have to be. Man, it's called Destruction. It's by Toby. It's hard to pronounce. Toby Nwigwe. I think is how you pronounce it. That boy. He's Toby Nwigwe. I really don't know how to pronounce it. It's
It's a white boy.
T-O.
It's a
He's
white boy
not.
shit.
He's definitely.
No,
He's
some
definitely
white boy shit.
No, he's definitely some African. He's like an African. Like, all right. Anyway, I'm not gonna say
Who that?
Who
Who
that?
said they gonna beat them?
Find out.
Who
All
that?
right, so
Who
it's,
that?
it's called Destruction. His name is spelled TOBENWIGWE, but it's featuring Coast Contra, and that shit is hard. Yeah, I'm gonna play that for y'all before I leave. That shit's hard. Next song, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Pablo and Blanco. A classic from me and my boy Trez. With Dave East and Millie's.
As soon as you
Yeah.
said Davies.
Pablo Blanco, baby. Pablo Blanco, baby.
Pablo and Escobar.
Hey,
Soon
bro.
as-
I was
Davies.
actually listening. I was actually listening before I got here, bro.
From the bottom, but we took it very far. All right.
Hey,
Anything
Pablo
Dave
Blanco.
East, he's on it, bro.
Hey, man, you already know. Dave East, the whole FDG gang, man. You already know. R.I.P. the King Shooter, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Don. Hey, shout out to my boy Don Q. That's my boy right there.
Yeah,
Roddy
rest in-
Rebel. You saw
yeah.
him. You saw him on the court last night.
Rest
With-
in peace.
You know what I'm
Wherever
saying?
you are, stay rowdy, rebel. All right.
Boy, get out of here.
And on that
You know that off of that note, this is the end of the Out of Court podcast. I'm your boy Trez.
note, I'm Bryson.
J. Ferg.
And we're all logging out.
Signing off.
Talking about rowdy, man.
Stay rowdy, rebels.
No,
Stay rowdy,
sir.
you rebels.
Okay.
No, sir.